Hello, my name is Taras Grigorievich Shevchenko, as a great Ukrainian poet, artist and singer. I was born on March 9, 1814 in the village of Morinty in central Ukraine, then the part of Russian Empire. My grandfather, I. Shevchenko, who was a witness of the Haidamark movement. My father was literate and he sent me to educate an apprentice to a deacon. In 1823 my mother died, and my father married to a second time. In 1825 my father also died. Now I am an orphan, served as houseboy, and I was in training as a servant. A talent for drawing showed myself in the boy quite early. When I was 14 years old, I became a domestic servant to P.N. Gelhard. In the spring of 1829, I traveled with P.N. Gelhard to Vilnius, Lithuania. There I studied painting under an experienced craftsman. The Polish Rebellion of National Liberation from Russia began in November 1830. The Engelhardt left from Russia capital to St. Petersburg. I studied with the Lord's servants in Vilnius and was witness to the revolutionary events. I went to St. Petersburg at the beginning of 1831, and in 1832 the Lord contracted me to the master painting. V. Shoruyev, with whom I led experience to a high school of professional training. The writers and artists bought me out of selfdom. The 2,500 rubles required were raised through a lottery in which the prize was my portrait, Zhukovsky, painted by Karl Brulov. The release from selfdom was signed on April 22, 1838. I was accepted into Academy of Arts. In 1839 I received a medal for artists. In 1840s I received a silver medal of painting. In 1840s also I wrote a first book with poetry, Kobzar. It's now the most popular book which students studies at school. In 1841 I wrote the epic poem Haidamaku. In 1843 I completed in drama another Stodola. In 1845 I received the title of artist. In 1847 I was arrested with social community. In 1857 I returned from arrest. In 1859 I got permission to go back to Ukraine. I was so happy to come back to my hometown. In 1860s the Council of the Academy of Art gave me the title of Academic of Engraving, and in 1861 I died.